Hey, this is Stephen Platinum, your friend in Wrestling with Platinum versus Impact. This is for February 23rd, 2021. Again, Impact continues to make strides. A couple of these matches really stood out. The ones that I would call Impact-style matches worked incredibly well. And then we even got a couple of surprises too. Things are being advanced. Unfortunately, the way Impact is, Scott D'Amore having to come out here and constantly make matches and constantly make these bold declarations. There's got to be a better way to do it, but I mean, at least it sort of services what they're trying to do. I will give it that. Opening match is a tables match. Dina versus Jake something. I gotta say, boy, they found different ways to use this table. Dina is unrecognizable from a few years ago. Violent by Design is a thing that's obviously working. I think it works in a place like Impact. Really, really good match. The finish where he catches the Diener as he's charging in the black hole slam and puts him through the table was really good. Some of the ways that Diener used the table on Jake, especially that one where the table was flat at about head level and he slammed his face and it looked like it caught him. It didn't. It's just really well sold. I just like the creativity of the spots. Really good stuff. So Jake something wins the match, but Moose comes through and drives him through the table. He's got a chair. He wants Impact World Champion Rich Swann. He's going to hijack the show. Really, really, really good. So Moose is holding up Impact, right? D'Amore emerges from the locker room and says he makes the TNA World Championship an official world title. And then he says he has to defend it against Jake something in the main event. Okay. All right. So, I mean, it is what it is. I guess it'll work. You could get away with this kind of thing in Impact. I don't think you can get away in any of the others. So, sure enough, let's see how this goes. X Division 6-man tag match, really good. Really showcased Bay, which was the point. The commentators, again, continue to do better and better. I heard back from D'Lo Brown. I'm going to talk about that on my Patreon, about what a good job he's doing as commentator. I thought everybody looked really great here. Black Taurus especially. Just everybody had their moment to shine. Impact does these sort of clusterfucky six-mans really, really well. This is the kind of stuff they should have been putting out for months when they're doing the AEW crossover stuff. Good Brothers against XXXL. Probably the match that I enjoyed least. It served what it did. Good Brothers went over. So it goes. Eddie Edwards versus apparently Brian Myers, but then it ends up being Hernandez. The attorney video thing was what it was. I think I've seen that guy in a video before. It is what it is. So Hernandez fills in for him. Edwards beats him pretty handily with the Boston Knee Party. Susan and Kimberly against Jordan, Grace, and Jazz. The winner gets a title shot. I knew this was a foregone conclusion. I just figured Jordan, Grace, and Jazz are going to win, and they most certainly did. Looking forward to Susan becoming Su Yung again. Not that she's terrible at this. I think Su Yung is a top-level performer. She's really, really great. I just want to see her sort of out and about more. Like seeing that she won the women's title in Atomic Wrestling here in Florida as Su Yung made me really happy. Anyway, so we got Jake something against Moose. Really good match here. Really good stuff. Moose manages to win. And then March 13th, Sacrifice, we're finally going to have Swann versus Moose. This is one of the things that they've been setting up really effectively. Impact is delivering the goods. But again, that Tony Schiavone of the Tony Awards, manages to keep upping it and make it better. And this time they had a bunch of people from AEW on, each to promote their own match for the show tomorrow. Just really stellar stuff. But Impact, I went from borderline, I don't know if I can watch this shit anymore, to they're doing a better and better job. Really good. Boy, I can't believe I'm saying those words, but it's the truth. And that's what I do. I'm Stephen Platinum, your friend in wrestling with Platinum versus Impact.